What the fuck? How do we end up here?
That tastes way better. That tastes way better.
Yeah, how hard you hit it?
Yeah. Yeah.
That little puff right there just got me fucking.
And I'm ready for a dance.
Crazy and they love you, but no motherfucker.
With non-stop
Non-stop pop.
pop. Non-stop.
Yeah, that kind of makes me sad. I'm gonna miss. Do you think they're gonna put like a whole new?
They're gonna put a whole new type of non-stop pop, but like it's gonna
It's
be a
gonna
whole
be
other
Florida.
name.
It's gonna be Florida.
Florida's
based.
pop, but it's still gonna be popular throughout the country.
Yeah.
So, like, they put a lot of southern, like, East Coast stuff in the GTA 5.
They think that what's his name is a cop, or undercover cop.
Oh, Jason.
Yeah, because the way he holds his gun is like this.
It's too like it's like you were training to shoot
Yeah.
somebody. Because motherfuckers are just like, or just sideways or.
Hey, but it's true. They did a whole lot of work in fucking GTA 6 because if you look at the her ass, the way
We blessed with this shit. We got them things.
when she gets down on top of the bed, the bubbles. I didn't even realize all of that until they like pointed out. So now when I watch it, I'm like looking at details, like
Oh, because we're not
fuck.
paying attention to everything because you can't.
Yeah.
But when people start breaking it down, like, oh shit.
And they said that possibly that Jason was the one that stole what's his name's boat.
Michael.
Yeah, because you can see the
Remember
boat.
Michael when he got his boat stolen by his son, stupid ass son?
Yeah.
Okay, we're saying that Jason
They're
is the
saying,
one that
yeah.
stole it.
With Jason is the new guy from GTA 6. He's gonna be one of the
The main
characters.
white guy, the one from the trailer.
Oh,
Yeah. The hottie.
The hottie with the,
The hottie with the naughty.
They said they're gonna be adding basketball in it,
3v3 and online.
which is gonna be crazy.
And it's under the same 2K.
On GTA 6, they're adding basketball.
They said they might take out 2K. They're under the same, so check that out. People were like, okay, so 2K and Rockstar, they're under the same ownership. So they're probably gonna 3v3. They're gonna be like, hey, so what are your mechanics to make this good? You can do it
Okay,
online.
but if they do that,
And then
they
once you're
do
done with the
share
game,
it.
you go rob a bank, huh?
If they do share that, then there's people just gonna want to play 2K.
2K anymore. That's why he's gonna be a 2K killer. So,
Did you know Halo's coming to PlayStation?
yeah.
That's what I want to get that.
I'm a nerd in this shit. Hell yeah, I knew that.
Gears of War is you can pre-order already.
It was like $60.
Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to GTB. I'm not even gonna introduce him anymore because he's just a regular now. He's just a fucking regular.
When do I sign
3
my
times in a row.
When do I sign my contract to join?
We'll make you a contract and everything. You sign up. We'll write you an NDA. And I'll just talk about certain. Just kidding. How's work been? How's your glorified janitor life doing?
It's good. It's all right. I had some situations the other day, but
Situations will arise. Usher, whatever happened, Usher?
He still makes music, I guess. 'Cause I check his Spotify sometimes. It's just not.
Usher?
He doesn't. It's not right. It's not all over the place like it used to be.
Because only time he was all over the place is when
Because
he
he's
was
never.
Dylan.
He's not a. He never transitioned into like the online world like that.
Yeah.
He always stuck to what was working the best at the time, and still trying to bring it to. No one's buying CDs anymore, bro. What are DVDs?
You know
what the
what?
fuck's that?
Kind of miss going out and buying a CD with the face on it.
I'm just going to Blockbuster or Hollywood Video.
Ooh, Blockbuster was a shit.
I miss going to like just, and then rent a game or rent a movie or do both and
fucking rent 2 movies.
Buy the popcorn.
Buy the candy. And just go home like a
I used to rent the video games.
get like the pizza and then go
Oh,
home.
yeah.
I used to love the video games. Mom, can I get a new video game? We'll go test it out because you finish it within a week anyway.
Hey, that's actually a good amount of time to play that. A week long to take that, and you play it every day.
And it wasn't that expensive.
No.
Like $2.
Well, at the time it was expensive to everybody, but yeah, it was really good.
Nowadays, you need to have at least 30 hours to keep you busy because you want. A lot of people they play a game, they don't want to burn out, so they go play another game that's grinding like Call of Duty.
But I think that's my problem. When I was younger, that's all I did was just
Because you would just grind through it fast, and you're like, oh, it's over with. I played it on the hardest. It's like, no.
Play the easy mode, medium mode, then hard mode.
Dude, my favorite, when the PlayStation came out, my favorite, I told my mom, I was like, you have to buy me Crash Bandicoot.
Classic. The classic.
Crash Bandicoot.
Oh,
And then Time Warp, where he had to go through all those little things. It's like, There's like one little spot you have to fight like all of them, then you have to fight the boss. Then you go to the next one and fight the boss.
You ever see the guy game? Stay away from it because it's a pedophile game.
That was a pedophile?
No, the guy game. This is Laser Suit
What is the
Larry.
guy game? Wait, explain.
It's literally called the guy game.
the
guy
game. You said it's a pedophile.
It's because one of the girls was underage.
For adult video game developed by Top Heavy Studios.
So it was a guy with the microphone and another girl holding the camera, like
A
they do now.
flash-o-meter.
And they have a flash meter. They have these girls that come up and then you meet at the beach or at the park, and then see if they can they're like late at night, when less people are there. And then they say, hey, so if you get this wrong, you have to flash your titties.
A 17-year-old
One of the
at
girls
guy game.
was
Oh, hell.
one of the girls was 17 years old. And before they would assume like, oh, they look like they're older, and then, like you can't assume.
Can't walk around saying ID, please.
But you're gonna be one of those. But it's like, dude, you really didn't screen nobody beforehand.
And it's a video
That's when
game?
you know it was for real because they didn't screen it. Like, hey, so before we do it, how old are you? Okay, you're gonna have to bounce. You're 17. Get out of here. So it was literally live right there on the spot. They just made it into a game. And you have to answer questions and shit. And back then you didn't have Google, so it was really hard if you didn't know. So it's like, oh, you get a certain point, or you get to a certain point where you win, and then they flash, and it was a young person.
That's wrong.
And they released it to the public, and then how many years later how quickly after they realized what was going on. Because the parents of that girl saw the game.
Oh.
Go to Japantown. They're all the same.
They're all the same person. You miss your ex everywhere here.
I always thought about that. If you go to another country, like let's say Japan, and it's not Japanese food, it's just food, right?
Yeah.
And you go down the street, is it just still Japanese food, or is this just what they're serving?
But when you go there, like, you want some American food? Oh, some food?
Oh, they talk about, like, let's say you're talking to someone over there talking about American food, and you're like, it's everyone else's food is there, so you have to name it what type of food you're getting.
It's like in Mexico.
I'm gonna go run and get some Chinese
it's like
food
a
real quick.
Mexican. You ask a Mexican, oh, so what's your favorite food? Oh, I like tamales, tacos, and stuff. Oh, you like Mexican food? What? Yeah, sure, yeah,
exactly. It's like, yeah.
I guess that's what it
It
is.
is from Mexico. The tamales, the chilaquiles, everything.
I like it all, bitch.
Like it all. So Mexican food.
Whatever fits in my mouth.
See?
What?
See? Characteristics. Goals. Bulletin points.
Notes.
What's that one? In 5th grade, I had a teacher. She had a projector-looking thing, and then the worksheet is like
A projection?
you could see through. You could put it on the thing, and then
Projection?
Is it a projector?
Yeah, it's
I thought it was called something else.
overhead projector. That's what's called.
That thing, overhead projector.
We have to add the overhead. Dude, these kids now are fucking crazy.
Yeah, they don't know what the fuck to do when the TV rolled in. I'm like,
Oh, we used to have a good
I'm
day.
like, oh yes, I can relax.
They don't
today.
have to be rolled in anymore. My old school at New Millennium, they had these new boards that are so high tech.
The board
The
was the
new
TV.
boards, yeah, the new boards.
Oh
that
my
you can
God.
write on them instead of having like markers and chalk like that. I was like, oh my lord. We were at a charter school. Fucking suck. Fuck that school.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but this guy is this billionaire, and he went to his home court inside his house, and then he went to like a tablet, and it showed the different courts of the different NBA teams, and then whatever court you picked,
changed
the
the bottom?
projector changed the whole court. So if you wrote anything on the tablet, it will write on the court. So I was like, all right, dog, we're gonna practice this drill right here. You're gonna go right here, and you're gonna follow this line, go to this exit. And you see it over there on the 3-point line. And then whatever he's doing on the tablet, it's doing it on the court.
Do you guys have like a dream home that you would like customize yourself?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I got ideas.
I want a 2-story house,
All right.
but the floors, I want them heated.
I want a 2-story house and I can stretch it out, like make it huge as fuck.
No, like Bill Gates. Bill Gates, if you go to his house,
Yeah.
anywhere you step, it's heated. It's always heated, or it's always cool.
So it'll never be cold or hot in that bitch.
No,
If it's hot or cold outside.
yeah. Like if you go outside and it's snowing,
Nice, cozy, warm. Yeah.
You can step on the floor, nice barefooted.
You can wear regular clothes, not to
Yeah.
bundle up and like, oh yeah, let's do this. That's dope.
He has toilet heated seats. I want toilet heated seats.
It has bidets everywhere. I
Would you
saw
ever have a bidet?
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
a 20,000 square inch house. That was like $200 million or something like that.
Oh,
And
Goddamn.
it was like it was like 25 rooms and like
what the fuck do you need 25 rooms
25 room bedrooms, dog, and like three cigar lounges,
for? What the fuck do you need?
a wine cellar where you have to get on the ladder to get on it's like a 15-foot wall of wine, all the way down across like a yardstick or two.
Why?
And then
just
they had a
what you
whole.
want.
They go in the backyard. It's a whole dance floor, a stage, a fucking area where you can put seats, tables, and shit. Do like an event. And they have a whole infinity pool that goes around the whole backyard, which is pretty big. And right below it, they have like a running track, so you can just jog across your own property.
See,
And they have it where you can go in circles.
Me, I can't do it like I'm like, oh my god, I have to clean this whole fucking house. I gotta dust it. I gotta do this. I gotta do that.
Well,
I
maids,
just want a 5-bedroom house. That's it.
but maids would come like twice a month.
Why if I could do it for free?
5?
Just 5.
Are we talking about the family coming and live with us, or just
No.
me and the girl?
Just me and myself and I.
But imagine being the only one billionaire and you're the only one that lives in that gigantic ass house. It's like, unless you have people coming over constantly, which
that's
that would
fine.
suck after a while. I was like, all right, can you guys just fuck off?
Yeah, but I don't want stairs.
Boogeyman lives on the first, second, third.
No, I don't want stairs. I want it all flat. I've never like 2-story houses. I don't know why.
So this new house that we're talking about, it's, imagine this house right here, but the second floor becomes the first floor, so it's this huge ass one floor,
Oh, so it's like a
big ass.
still 5 rooms.
But only 3 rooms, but the rooms are fucking
So what are you gonna
Damn.
say?
garage.
What made them decide to do that? I think this one.
The hassle of trying to go to another state, finding a house out there and not liking it because it's cheaper. A lot of people from LA go to Texas and a lot of them move back because it's like, yeah, we could afford it, it's nice, but it's boring, dude. The nightlife is cool, but some places is just like, it's not our scene. Like, there's all these young kids here and shit type people, and they're young too. It's like, I want to feel more mature. There's not that many mature places. It's just, a lot of people are catering to the fucking younger crowd.
So Jumbo,
Yeah,
the other day I was working,
yeah.
and okay, like I told Amanda,
Dorado. What happened?
I don't want to make myself seem gay.
Oh, just a lot.
Or I had okay, remember Ricardo?
Yeah, I remember Ricardo.
It's not Ricardo. It was another friend of mine.
Not- Okay.
But it was another one of my friends named Ricardo.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm working the other day. Some girl walks up to me. When I tell you she was good, she looked good. You know, I got a girlfriend. So this girl walks up to me. She's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Good." She's like, she's talking to me, and we're talking, and she starts. Then she goes, "Do you remember me?" I go, "No." Did I? Did you like break my heart, or did I break your heart? She goes, "Oh, we had the same class together."
Oh shit!
So I was like trying to think back.
I have millions of classmates.
Right, I'm like, just thinking. She goes, "Yeah, I used to be the boy that sits all the way in the back." Ricardo. And I go,
Trans?
"Yeah."
Oh my god. Yeah, I used to be the boy in the back. I'm getting punked, dude. I'm getting punked. Where the
Fuck.
camera's at? Ashton, you're too old for this bullshit. I've been watching 2.5 Men, and Ashton Kutcher came out again. That motherfucker's been busy those years.
Yeah.
I thought Ashton Kutcher took over after they fired what's his name?
Okay, so after he did the 70 show, everyone loved it, and started getting to know him. Then he did The Ranch.
That was a good one. Have you ever seen The Ranch?
The Ranch? No, he did the 70 show, and then the 2.5 Men, and then The Ranch.
Yeah. The Ranch was really good. I
Yeah.
like that one.
But he came back to 2.5 Men again.
No, 2.5 Men ended with Kutcher back in 2015,
Because I know, was it what's his name?
and then he came back and did The Ranch.
Was it what's his name in 2.5 Men? Charlie Sheen?
Charlie Sheen was the first 8 seasons.
He was the original.
And then he got into drugs, and then the director didn't like that, and then decided to cut him. But they needed to kill him off in the show, and they did kill him off.
How'd they kill him off?
There was this girl, the crazy girl named Amy, that would climb his wall.
The one that would.
Okay, they
stalk
went
her.
to London. She went out to go get some food, came back, and he was in the bed with some other girl in the shower, some shit like that. And then she was surprisingly cool. The next thing you know, they were at the subway going to the next town, and right before the train came in,
I gotta watch that episode.
but it didn't show that. It just she just said it like casually at the funeral, like.
I pushed him in front of the train.
She didn't particularly say. She said like a force just pushed him in front of that train.
Oh shit!
And then everyone's just like,
You know what I got into lately? It's on Netflix though.
oh shit.
The Blacklist.
The Blacklist?
What is that about?
Is that the cop show or?
It's
Or detective?
So this guy, this old man. He's like wanted by the CIA, FBI.
Oh shit,
Nice.
my bad.
Like he's
Do it
wanted,
again,
wanted.
Daddy.
Yes.
But he's I think he started off in the military. Then went from the military to crime.
Yeah.
But he was one of the biggest persons in crime ever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he finally goes to the FBI and says, look, I'm going to give you guys information about all these other crimes. But the only person I want to work with is one
Snitch.
female.
Oh shit.
I'm on snitch.
So he starts to work with that female. But also he's trying to help the female because he was friends with the female's dad.
Oh shit.
You got to watch it. It's a really good show.
Severance.
Severance? I think I
Jumbo could have get into it.
I think I've only seen the first season of Severance.
It's just you have to really be focused on it. He was just like, eh.
Yeah, if the first 2 episodes don't catch my eye, then I won't watch it.
Because I was trying to process it more it was going faster than I could process it. I'm like, okay, so this is fucking, you can't remember nothing. You come over here, you can't remember when you go over there. So they can't act normal, they can't talk about it. What?
It's a movie. Like I like movies or shows that are like that, where they start you off in the middle of somewhere or middle of something's happening.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like,
My brain gets lost
What
to
the
thinking
hell?
of the beginning of it, the original origin of it.
yeah. So that's my main thing. Like if it doesn't start fast, you know how I am. If it doesn't start like almost at the ending, then I don't
Yeah,
watch
and
it.
that's what surprised me too. It's just such a slow start, and
It is. It's a
and
slow
she's
start,
such
but
a
it
like.
makes. But it makes sense. Like it's.
Where's it at,
It's
Jumbo?
my-
This
it's
is
just my-
whack. This is whack.
I just like mind fucking movies and shows.
Severance, man. It's the brother from the Step Brothers movie, the one that's Dan Cook, Vicious Circle. Let's go.
yeah.
That guy's the main guy.
He's pretty good, but he plays like really fucking. You would think it'd be like it's kind of like a comedy. but
Yeah,
at
there's
the
some
same time, it's
comedic. There's some comedic moments, but it's
Like,
mostly
it's like
drama.
serious, yeah.
It's mostly drama.
It's like more of a thriller too.
Like, oh shit. Oh shit.
Have you
Because
ever watched You? Yeah, with the stalker guy. You should watch that.
I think so.
it got to the point where the cover of one of the seasons, he's like wearing a beard. He has a beard because of all the stress and shit. And I never watched the show once, but I seen the chance like, oh, he's stressing right here, dude.
Big time. shit.
Something's
There's a
wrong.
lot-
Something's
there's
wrong.
a lot that goes on.
There's something going on because it's usually clean shaven throughout all the seasons, and then you just start seeing the beards.
So basically, what happens is that they cut off a piece of your brain, and they insert this thing. It's called a severance. So they cut off like the person that you are now. We're not gonna know the person that you like. You're not even gonna know the person that you are now. At work, you're a whole different person.
It sounds familiar. Is it with the girl?
It's with a girl and a guy.
It's with a bunch of people.
The ring. The ring.
You're wearing that like you're
I
married.
need a new ring too.
LeBron needs a ring.
He could have got a
He
ring.
could have ring number 5, but he's over here playing. Oh, I don't want to use all my energy. Use all your energy! Come on! Why are you still in here in the league for? You already have all this fucking money. Why are you so greedy?
He wants to win with his son.
Well, your son wants to win. He doesn't. I don't think your son gives a fuck about the $7 million.
I think his son gets a fuck at home because he's just sitting there on the bench.
You're getting paid to sit. You're gonna pay to sit here, son.
Hopefully they're at least making it. Like,
But you
practice, like,
have to be at the game to get paid.
What the hell, slut brownie?
So it's a Oreo or brownie, and then a cookie baked into one, and then you just cut it up. It's a square.
I ask her if I go buy the stuff, would she make it?
Wait till the first second when you eat.
that point, she's gonna want to sell it. So you're gonna, because you.
Now, does
She
know how to
made
make
cakes for
coffee, too?
Cynthia. What happened?
Now, does she know how to make coffee cakes?
Coffee
She
cake
could probably
fire.
do it.
Yeah,
Most basic things that you could probably make, she probably could do it.
I love fucking coffee cake.
I miss the coffee cake from school.
Oh, yes.
LAUSD coffee cake, fire.
Josie, do you know how to make coffee cake? No. she's more avid at learning. But how about
What?
slut brownies? Yeah, sure. I'll fuck with some slut brownies right now.
What happened with you? Why don't you
What? Cook? Bake?
cook, bake, or do something like that?
I discovered I barely discovered that I could write. No, not like learn how to write. Like I can write a mean story. It's just I want to see if this pops off first.
So I had this guy come in for work the other day.
Oh yeah,
Stacks of money.
it is the hustler. People want to live up to that name when they walk in
I say go big or go home.
all the time.
So different colored chips is different prices. Well, we have a certain color that's worth a lot
good.
of money. It's worth. It's like brownish and reddish brownish.
Okay, wait, before you continue.
The blue raspberry is the best one. Okay, what?
Grape is better. Oh,
You're. I swear to God.
what was I gonna say?
Every Corona I got was for
Do
free.
they tip you? Do they tip you cash?
What?
Or do they tip you with chips?
Cash chips.
You take the chips into cash?
Yeah. That or I save them for lunches when I don't have it.
They're infinite. You don't have. There's no expiration. Can I win some chips and then hold on to them for 5 years
Yeah.
and then bring them back like, hey, can I? Yeah, I need money right now.
But you gotta imagine every so often, every couple of years they change the chips.
Oh, so do it soon, like right then and there.
Because we went from the white chips are hundreds. They went from a certain size to a lot bigger.
And if you don't have the same, it's like, hey, those are just
No,
novelty.
you can still turn them in.
You get the dickhead fucking cashier, and they're like, no, you can't use that.
There's not that many of those though.
I got to man.
So they're like red oranges.
So not bad.
They're $5,000 a piece.
Goddamn.
And so imagine, in one roll there's 10 chips.
What do you want, asshole?
In one roll there's 10 chips could fit in there. If you're good with math, 5 times 10 is what?
50.
50. He had 2 racks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 10 in a row and 10 rows.
Of 10. 10 rows of 10.
10 rows of 10.
Like 100.
No, 5 rows of 10.
5 rows of 50.
But in one row,
50.
it's
You know,
5,000. There's 10 of them.
shit.
That's 50,000.
50,000.
Now how much is the whole rack?
My math is right now.
It's a lot of fucking money.
It's a lot of pocket money right now.
He had 2 racks full of those.
He won
Plus,
big, huh? He won
2
big.
racks full of hundreds and 3 racks of 5s.
That's how you count cards.
How do they catch people counting cards? What if they're just on their luck and they're just like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Their eye movement. When the poker game, World Poker Tour, the people are always focusing. The windows,
like-
the eyes are the windows to the soul.
That's why people wear a lot of glasses.
Sunglasses. People still hating on that comment, dude. I have like 300 likes and shit.
We'll comment.
That comment that he wrote about, oh, it's just an or a crocodile.
Different homes, the same
No, the original was like, oh, he's the only one moving? I guess he's an actor.
love you, but no motherfucker.
And then people are like, well, yeah, he's an actor. It's like, oh, so I cooked myself breakfast once. I'm a chef?
Yeah. Jumbo, did
I'm
you
not a chef. I'm surviving. I'm a surviving human.
culinary school?
You went to culinary school? What happened?
2 years.
What
He
happened?
came back.
I came back. South Lake Tahoe. Did culinary school out there.
How was it?
It was good. Learned a lot. Now ask me if I use my skills.
No.
Did you work in a restaurant?
Yeah. Worked in a couple of restaurants.
It wasn't for you? You didn't
like it.
You didn't like the rush, or the rush was the? I heard the
Yeah.
rush is the rush. Like it's
Yeah.
you live for that shit. And it's like, but you don't have time to have focus on perfecting a plate.
So I got a job at when I was living in Reno. It was at the Nugget Casino and Hotel. There was a brand new restaurant. It was called Game On. It was a sports bar,
Fish on.
/ restaurant.
Yeah.
We were one of the first cooks that started there at that restaurant. That rush, that lunch rush, dinner rush. something to live for.
Tell me you fucking feel alive.
It's like a high or what? You
Yeah.
get a high, like
Just you go from 1 second just having like 1-2 orders, maybe 5 at the max in an hour, to having like 40, 50, 60, 80 orders just whoop.
That reminds me of McDonald's.
And then you have like food reviewers and celebrities
Yeah.
and people that come in. You want to perfect your craft.
Right.
You want to rush to let you know that this shit's popping, and the atmosphere is fucking popping too. You don't want to feel like you're in a box full of just sweaty motherfuckers. Like
Sweaty
in a bar.
motherfuckers.
The tables are separated. The atmosphere always smells fresh.
And it smells like ass.
Some restaurants, you smell bad. Like, you gotta get the fuck out of here. You're bringing up the whole system.
And no chips.
You're scaring the host. Okay?
You're scaring
You gotta
the
get the fuck
host.
out of here. You know, the showers are like,
And you work at Bath and Body Works.
and you work at Bath and Body Works. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, some of the people at the casino, they fucking smell.
You sweat. The ones that go there to play, or
Yeah.
a lot of them are
A lot of them.
are alcoholics, or like people that have gambling problems and they don't really care about the hygiene, just go in to gamble.
You know, it sucks to say, because I know in their tradition,
And they gamble for hours and it feels like
Hours.
days
hours.
into a day.
Like I said, I know it's their tradition not to wear deodorant, but there's a couple that comes in and wear deodorant. The casino's hot and they smell like straight fucking
Must.
B.O. must.
Hey, have you ever walked into work and you saw someone gambling and then you did your whole shift and you were walking out and they were still gambling?
I've seen that. I've clocked into work. They started gambling. I did my shift.
Yep.
Clocked
Did
out.
everything.
They were still at the same table.
And you were exhausted from your fucking shift, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, wait, what the hell? No way, this fool's still here.
I clocked out. I went home. And I came back the next day. He was still on the still
Same
there,
machine
Same,
or table?
wearing the same shit, just different table.
And you went like what 12 hours or something like that?
12-hour shift, 2 days in a row, and he was still there.
No, my exes live in Texas.
That's why I moved to California.
Damn.
They
All
always
my
say,
hoes
don't-
stay in SoCo.
In Texas, they fucking hate. Don't turn Texas into California. Like they're doing like road or protests and shit.
Now they're turning Texas into California, Nevada into California, Arizona into California.
I'm sorry, you guys like the culture here.
But we're trying to move out there, and they're trying to move out here.
We want cheaper, but we want to keep our culture alive. I think this is a
And
bunch
they
of-
want to feel bougie and rich, so they came out here.
but it's
Have you ever had a what if scenario stuck in your head?
Yeah.
What if scenario?
Yeah. What if every time you had the hiccups in a different universe, you were dying and they were giving you CPR?
That'd be dope.
Every time you sneeze in a different universe, someone else dies.
What if
Someone dies.
What if you sneeze and in another universe you die?
What if the only time you were able to be invisible is if you held your breath?
That'd be dope. I wouldn't be able to last long, but that'd be dope.
Jumbo's favorite one is what if you were you can only
No,
go
what if you
invisible
had,
if you
what
close
if you
your
had
eyes.
super speed, but the only way you can activate your super speed is if you kept your eyes closed the whole time?
That'd be dangerous. That'd be dangerous.
Because you could be so strong and fast and you just plow murdering everybody. You don't know what the hell's happening.
What if you had ultrasound though?
No, just that.
Oh yeah, just super speed.
And whatever you get your ears used to, you going that fast.
You could have those. You could be the strongest motherfucker on the planet, but the only way you're gonna activate your strongness is being on one foot.
You have to be on one foot the entire
How
time.
about if you have super flight, that you could fly as fast as Superman, but you gotta be.
Or you have
And after you
can-
come, you fall.
or no, you have the ability to fly as far as you want, as fast as you want. No, not as far as you want, because it's only in the LA County. You can fly.
That would suck
That would
ass.
suck.
Anywhere else, you have to talk about that you can. In this region of Earth, if you go visiting another country and you talk about, I can fly. Yeah, but in LA County. And there's video of me, but like, okay, but do it now.
I can't.
I can't. Then it's fake. Or you have super strength and you can only be on either a foot
I
and
got one.
cut the leg off.
Every time you're in pain, legit pain, if you cut yourself, you break a bone. For every hour that you're in that much pain, you get $1,000. But you gotta know, like, a literal pain. Like, if something cuts you, if you fall and hurt yourself.
It has to be things you have to go to the hospital for.
I'd be rich.
Okay, you have teleportation, but it only works when your life is in legit danger all the time. And that's the only time you can use it.
You have teleportation, but the only time you're able to, you can use it no matter what, but it's only have to be places that you actually been in your life.
Ooh.
So I can't give you a picture and it's like, all right, think about it, teleport there. Nope.
No, okay, I got
You
one.
have to be there. Like, you had to been there.
I got one. Have Goku's power of instant transmission, and you can find an instant transmission to any person, any place in the world. Or the guy from Naruto, that you can clone yourself, but you start off with only 3. But
I only watched like the first season.
at a certain point you can multiply as many times as you want.
Oh, that ninja, whatever,
Yeah.
the clone bolts it. What
Yeah.
was that one?
Which one would you rather have?
Man, I'd rather just flip the channel.
She wore her itty bitty teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today.
You never told me how you got drunk and why. Like, it just a random spur of the moment.
What happened?
The random spur of the moment of you just getting drunk the other day.
Oh, because it was like, oh, I'm pretty tipsy and shit.
I was like, excuse
Yeah,
me, what?
we had a little West Coast meeting. And IPAs, double IPA beers are dangerous because they taste like soda. They taste like soda, and they don't. And it's almost like it's masking itself, like when a rapper dubs the dub.
Dubs the dub.
Dubs the dub.
Could you walk the walk and spit the walk and talk the talk?
When they at the wobble and the shit, yeah, and then they wobble the wobble.
The wobbly wobbly wobble wobbling.
We call them technism.
Shizzle.
My nizzle. My
She's
neck.
a hoe.
My back.
For sure.
Lick my
Sure.
you can bake. Champagne Minute Maid. I took French in high school, and okay, because a bunch of French people sneak into the country every year.
You know it's mandatory in China for them to learn English.
Because dominance is key, though.
Do you really believe in aliens?
Yes.
Do you? For real? Like the grays, the
I
blues?
believe in ghosts.
Do you believe like they're grays, like how people portray them to be?
Yeah.
There's multiple different.
I think there's something, but once they see how the majority of the human race looks like, they form into it.
They say there's multiple different aliens. There's the grays, which are the ones that we normally see that are
The
green.
Greys,
And they call them the grays, so they're gray.
like the Paul movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a
Then
question.
there's green ones, and then there's reptilian ones. Then there's also ones that look like insects with insect eyes.
The dude with my car, the twins. The
There's
that-
one. They're
those are
called
twins.
they're called Athians or something like that. What is it called?
Avians.
The Athians.
Whatever Thor is.
It's just weird.
I believe that aliens, right?
Sigourney Weaver.
That I want to see how to put this. That they're already part of a government.
Like a society.
All these different aliens are part of a society. They call it the Galactic Society. They have their own government
I like that name.
and
Galactic.
Society.
Oh.
and they've already made themselves known to us. The first sign was the aliens. The second sign is they spotted a mothership in like 2 different countries.
They did say that they sent out a like a message out there, and like I guess like a thing, they like how to decode it, whatever.
Yeah.
No, to like a decoding for them to look at the picture, like read it, see what it is, and they supposedly sent one back to us.
Have you guys ever seen that? It's a Disney movie,
Probably.
but it's
Probably not. Too.
but
What year can it come out?
I don't remember the name of it, and I don't remember.
Was it the one with the wizard?
No,
And Oz.
no,
There's not Disney.
where they use humans as batteries. But there's a certain girl. She's a cleaner. She's with her parents.
Disney Channel movie?
Yeah, and that's not Shia LaBeouf. It's the guy that plays that
Smart guy?
stripper movie.
Tatum.
Yeah, Channing Tatum. He's one of the super guys from the
Like the battery people?
and he goes to save her because she's the one that owns the Earth. I just seen it the other day too.
Slower to myself.
What if a spaceship lands right now and it's the Sith Lord try to come recruit us to.
The Sith Lord of Chickasabag. He was ready to go off of that.
They come and try to recruit us, and it's the same people from like Star Wars. Like, how's this person? Like, how do you know about this? How do you know that I'm a bad guy already? I already made movies about you guys.
It's gonna be a podcast.
That's the end of the podcast. Really, we don't know what we got here.
I'm hella broke and all alone.
Something in the